Australia is in the grip of a drowning epidemic.
A man in his 50s was pulled from the ocean pool at the
boy
entrance.
was discovered unconscious.
Today, the body of a 25-year-old man was
Adding
found
to the
at this
long list of families who have been struck by tragedy these
In
holidays.
25 years of lifeguarding, I've never seen a start of a summer like this.
In the past 12 months, 280 people have drowned.
There's another swimmer out there, mate. Hello.
It's crazy that so many people have drowned this year.
20 deaths in the past 2 weeks alone.
When I was coming at him, I knew that his face was underwater. One bad decision can really affect someone's life.
Now, it's the hottest start to summer in over 100 years.
Oh yeah, he's got him. Suddenly I see the polar air come over.
I look out into the water and I see a guy under.
On Australia's busiest beach,
When you lose someone, it's not a good thing.
lifeguards are locked in a desperate battle.
We've got lots of tourists non-familiar with the way the ocean works.
Stop swimming here, because someone's going to disappear.
Our main goal this summer is make sure no one drowns at Bondi.
Bondi Beach. After the hottest spring since 1894, summer has arrived. Temperatures are topping 40 degrees and millions of people are seeking relief from the heat. As the school holidays begin, Australia is in the midst of a drowning epidemic. Bondi's lifeguards are on high alert.
Someone drowning on a beach in Australia in summer makes headlines, no matter what else is happening around the world. You hope people take that in and follow the direction from lifeguards or lifesavers. A big one is that the flags are the area that you should be swimming in.
While 8 people have already died across the state, crowds on Australia's busiest beach are up.
Leading in to the festive season period, it was chockers down here. I haven't had a season where it's been like that the whole time I've worked here.
Can you just move across?
Bondi's lifeguards are determined to avoid adding to the tragic statistics.
Once again, these swimmers in front. This area is no swimming area. Just move a little bit further along the beach for us.
Though barely an hour passes without someone putting them to the test.
Yes, Dingo's mate.
There is 4 of them down there that don't look too good.
Yeah, copy, mate. Yeah, there looks like 4 of them.
Singlets was down the south end and a call came through. We had to go in for a few people in trouble.
Jesse prepares to back Singlets up when Hoppo spots another problem in front of the tower.
Sure, that's fine.
I looked up and saw 2 people right in front of the tower drift straight off the sandbank and really couldn't swim. You know, running down, watching someone going under, your heart goes to your throat and you really hope you're going to get there before they become unconscious.
The rescues are taking place 500 metres apart. One lifeguard must always man the tower, so Jesse is forced to watch on.
That was a hectic rescue by Hoppo.
Hoppo has rescued Muni and her boyfriend. Both are on holiday from Korea. A swim outside the flags almost cost them their lives.
파도가 높아서 우리가 빠졌어요. 딥. 그래서 우리 죽을 뻔했는데 살려주셨어요. Little bit scary.
Usually things happen in threes down here.
Just what there.
And then all of a sudden, knock, 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 the door. I go, here we go. Third thing, strike.
Hi. I found Missy Touch.
She said, come in here, we're really busy. Come on, buddy, come inside. You're going to have to stay in here for a sec. Thank you so much for that. Do you want to stay with him for contact? Thank you so much. We're really busy. We're about 100 rescues going on here.
The lost kid will have to wait. Right now, the lifeguard's priority is in the water.
Hoppo's back in again.
Are you okay, mate? You all right?
Today, lifeguards are on edge. Australia's latest drowning occurred overnight, just 6 kilometres south of Bondi at Maroubra Beach.
14-year-old Tui Pilotu Gallagher is missing. He was swimming with his cousin at Maroubra Beach last night when they both got caught in a rip. It all became too much for this grieving mother.
I think everyone had it in their back of their mind that, you know, there had been a possible drowning the night before, and it makes you more vigilant.
Singlets has just dead set rescued 10 people in the last 5 minutes. Machine. You okay? It just gets annoying because, you know, like we've got like 20,000 people down here today, and I've got to keep cutting over again.
Yeah, I got a cramp and the waves is just taking me in the sea, so I couldn't get in.
She copped a little bit of a spray, but she was pretty kind of good about it. But, you know, unless you give them a little bit of a firm word, they don't learn, they don't listen.
Just when the situation looked like it was under control, suddenly I see the pole air come over. There's police cars pulling up.
Pole Air is the police search and rescue helicopter.
All of a sudden I start seeing cop cars go down Campbell Parade, vroom, vroom, vroom. We didn't know what was going on.
With the sheer numbers of people that come down here, it's quite easy to be able to miss someone.
To Bondi Central, come in. Yeah, go ahead, Biz.
Bobby's over here at Maroubra. They've just informed me that the helicopter's coming over to your beach now to search for your missing person.
We didn't know what was going on.
Hey, Jess, we've got a lady who's come up missing a 4-year-old boy. They're just down near the flagged area. I don't know. I don't think he's in the water.
After a recent flurry of rescues, Jessie has had little time for a lost boy, brought in 15 minutes earlier.
I look at the kid next to me and I'm like, hey, bud, I think these helicopters are here for you. Do you know what missing person this is?
Apparently there's a missing person over at your beach.
To tell you the truth, mate, I've got a lost kid in the tower with me now. I don't know if that's the missing person, though.
Jesse, it's Greg. Is his name Roy?
Is your name Roy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Glick, this kid's name is Roy. Hey, mate, guess what? See that helicopter there? That's looking for you. Roy's a little soldier. If I was 3 years old and I lost my mum and dad at the beach, hello, and then I get left down the back of the tower for 15, 20 minutes, I would have most probably been bawling my eyes out.
As the rescue choppers return to Maroubra, Roy is reunited with his family.
As a lifeguard, when you hand back a missing child to the parents, it's great to see them smile and watch them walk off together as a happy family.
Tragically, there isn't a happy ending for both families.
A body believed to be missing teenager Tui Gallagher has been found at the Sydney beach where he vanished 3 nights ago. The 14-year-old's family say they're thankful he's been found so they can have some closure.
I felt so much love from the Maroubra community, everyone here. I don't know how to repay you.
Someone drowning on your beach is possibly the worst thing that can happen. That's the ultimate reason why we're here, to stop people drowning, realistically.
As a series of heat waves push temperatures above 40, the crowds continue to grow, and so too the risk of more drownings.
Guys, stop swimming here, because someone's going to disappear. You got it?
The red and yellow flags indicate the safest swimming area on the beach, but swimmers are taking their chances anywhere they can.
Hey guys, how good can you swim? Because that's the worst part on the whole beach. There's got to be a good 20,000 plus down here today, and Southend is howling. If you don't understand, come up and I'll tell you properly. You try so hard to give them the right information until someone dies. That's when they're going to listen, isn't it?
Moments after clearing swimmers from the south corner, a new group try their luck.
As soon as you turn your back, they're pretty much just swimming back in there again. As I was driving down towards the southern end, I knew that there was multiple people in the water.
It's unclear just how many people are in trouble.
Got out there as fast as I could get there, and I could see like a few people, and I wasn't really sure if they were all going under or if they're all trying to hold each other. And I got to one guy, and I pretty much just gull dragged him. You know, I had to grab him by under the neck, unfortunately. It was the only thing I could grab because he was holding on to someone else.
Corey quickly realises 3 men have been keeping another man afloat.
There was one particular patient who needed the proper rescue. He was cooked.
Iggy from Melbourne is on a boys' trip with 3 of his mates. Ignoring warnings from lifeguards, he swam in a rip.
Oh, right. The wave was too strong. Took us away. Thank God, the guy was there. I can't even breathe right now, I can't even talk.
3 backpackers, all trained lifeguards in their native Germany, risked their lives to keep Iggy above water.
Yeah, the man, he was very panicking in the waves. The wave was so big, and yeah, he screamed, and we had to help him.
But we were 3 guys, and I think it was easier 3 guys than only 1. I think if I was alone there, I would scream for help.
The gravity of the situation isn't lost on the German backpackers, but Iggy's mates don't realise how close their friend came to drowning.
8 months pregnant.
Yeah, his other mates sort of thought it was pretty funny that, you know, yeah, we're on holidays, he's getting rescued, you know, that's all good. But yeah, look, he was pretty gassed.
Iggy, I don't know what happened. We just stopped there, you know, chillaxing, and next thing we know, lifeguards all around us. So it feels pretty cool, to be honest. Yeah, all the beach eyes are on us, so who cares?
Corey is concerned Iggy may have inhaled water into his lungs.
How are you, Chan? How you feeling?
Pretty weird.
Did you drink water?
Yeah, I thought it was water.
Or did you inhale it?
I sort of drank it.
Does it feel like it's
jumping up and down?
If left untreated, water inhaled into the lungs can result in secondary drowning.
Is he going to be okay, though?
Nah, mate, if he swallowed salt water and it's in his lungs,
yeah,
it's a chance that your body wants to get rid of it, so it produces fluid into your lungs, and you're going to drown at home.
And then what happens if you drown at home?
Die, mate.
Corey transfers Iggy to the tower for closer assessment.
No worries, mate.
Fatigued and his skin turning grey, Iggy is deteriorating rapidly.
Is that guy vomiting down there? Projectile.
Yeah, he's got a bit of water in his body, and we're just going to get the ambulance down just to check him properly, just make sure it's not in his lungs. Hopefully it's in his belly and he's just vomiting it all out. But look, if there is any salt water in the lungs, it can cause a big problem.
This boys' trip may be coming to a premature end. Iggy's mates are having trouble grasping just how close their friend came to dying.
Yeah, so his friends turn up and they're still quite jovial. I don't think they sort of really got how serious the situation was. Hey, I'm just letting you know, like, he's a little bit worse than what you guys think, okay? Yeah. Mate, they're just going to check, just make sure he's got no water in the lungs.
After 30 minutes, the penny finally drops with Iggy's mates.
We didn't realise it was so serious because this guy's a strong boy. You know, obviously it's taken us a bit of time to realise how serious this matter is. I'm shivering, man. I don't know what's happening right now, to be honest. Yeah, that's it.
Iggy is in luck. Paramedics have sent just the right man for the job.
Ex-lifeguard, paramedic extraordinaire, Robert Yaldwin, Yak, walks in the door, and it's always a nice sign to see Bob walk in the door.
So you got caught in a rip? And how much water do you think you swallowed?
Yeah, look, it didn't take long for Bob to realise that he needed to go to hospital, which is a definite that there's water in the lungs.
If he needs to go to hospital, I hope not, but, you know, it has to be done.
Going to the hospital.
1, 2, 3.
Iggy underwent scans at the hospital, where water was identified on his lungs. Against doctors' advice, he discharged himself and continued his visit to Sydney.
We're only here to help, and we'd really like people to start listening, and everyone can go home and come back again another day.
Most visitors understand the beach can be a dangerous place, but one beachgoer is taking extra precautions.
Where did it come from? Oh, he's going out. At least he's heading. He's in a life jacket.
If you see a fully grown man enter the water in a life jacket near a rip, the alarm bells start ringing.
He's not going to drown. That's the best bit. He's definitely not going to drown, but he just won't make it in.
The rip was pretty strong, and before you know it, he was just gone.
Blissfully unaware of the commotion he's causing, Ivan from China drifts 200 metres offshore.
Guy in a life jacket just out in front of me to the left. You can see him.
Yeah, we got him, Chapo. He's cruising.
I reckon he's just fallen off one of the P&O cruise ships.
It's meant to keep him safe.
Oh, no way!
But Ivan's life vest has landed him in very deep water.
He's all right. I might have to go get him soon.
You might be lucky.
Well,
otherwise he's going to be in New Zealand.
I know that. Yeah, Bondi Central, he's just cruising, isn't he?
He's sweet as. He's having the time of his life.
He is. He actually is.
I don't think he knows how much danger he's really in.
Mate, he's just done the loop-the-loop, and now he's coming in down there. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Ivan.
Where are you from, mate?
I'm from China.
China?
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Bondi.
Yeah.
How was your swim?
It's good.
Yeah. Why did you want to wear the life jacket today?
Just help me to stay in the water for a longer time.
Ah, it's very clever. Did you notice how fast you went?
Really?
Did you see how far out you were?
I didn't see.
Yeah, you were really far out. I wish more people would wear them sometimes. It would make our job a lot easier, I swear to God. It really would.
Yeah, very nice, very beautiful beach, and very nice people.
Good, nice to meet you, legend. Have a good night.
Okay, you too.
It's unreal. It's a success story.
On Bondi Rescue, it's the real Big Wednesday. 12-foot waves, 15,000 people, and one dangerous beach.
We are closing the beach.
Even the sand isn't safe.
That's the worst break I've ever seen.
The boys in blue stretch to the limit.
I've just had enough. Seriously?
It's a Tuesday afternoon on Australia's most famous beach. As a small swell caresses the sand, Bondi is a benign playground. But all that is about to change. A deep low pressure system in the Tasman has generated a giant swell. Bondi wakes to columns of ocean giants marching in from the south.
Swell's come up overnight. It's been a good 18 months since I've seen waves like this here at Bondi, and boys are all excited. We're going to get out on the rescue boards out off Ben Bucker and try to crack a couple. It's good training for us guys. If someone does get in trouble, we've got to be out there to rescue them, so...
Whippet and former pro surfer Kerbox are first to face the 12-foot monsters.
When the beat drops, it's my pick me up. You see the roof right there, we can lift it up. So turn it up, I want to hear it nice and loud. Push it to the limit, man, that's what I'm talking about now.
Then head lifeguard Hoppo shows what he's made of.
A lot to get my heart rate on. It was about 240 then.
Boys will be boys, eh?
By 9 a.m, clear sky and balmy temperatures already draw big crowds. But big crowds and big swell are a dangerous mix. The surging waves catch beachgoers off guard.
A lot can go wrong on a day like today. There's waves breaking from one end of the beach to the other. It's pretty big, and little kids are just getting tumbled that way and then getting sucked, 50 metres back down the sand. So it's quite dangerous.
North Bondi, normally a safe haven, is under siege as waves surge up to the promenade. Even the kiddies pool is being pummeled.
Pretty tranquil down in this corner usually at North Bondi. Today it's a different story. It's very, very dangerous. So you can see the water coming up. It's unbelievable. It's like a tidal wave.
But many are blasé about the risks. Kobe keeps close watch on a group of teenagers dicing with danger at North Bondi. The boys try to outrun a massive set, but the waves pummel them against the rocks. Miraculously, they clamber to safety.
It's absolutely stupid being out there today. The kids will be kids.
10 a.m, and the first victim of the day. It's not difficult to guess who.
People go to flat rock, which is really smart when the surf's 10 to 12 foot. And have a look. And that's going to be pretty sore for a while. Is that all you got? I got on my back. The back's all right. That one's bad.
14-year-old Marco and his mates chose the wrong day to go rock hopping.
We were on the rocks, and I went to turn around, and as I was doing that, a massive wave came, pushed me, scraped me along the rocks.
11 a.m, 27 degrees, 15,000 on the beach. The massive waves don't deter swimmers. With a wall of whitewater across the entire bay, it's impossible to predict the next trouble spot.
Nice Herschel, we've got a whole heap of heads going out the north corner.
Yeah, mate, no worries. Get up there, please.
Well, we're going to have to bolt here.
A couple of people just went swimming right in the north corner, and the rip there is just like a river.
Two swimmers caught off the rocks are dragged out to sea. Kerbox and Kobe head out in the treacherous conditions. On his way to rescuing two struggling swimmers, Kerbox spots a third person who needs urgent help.
Kaylin, can you please go to north corner immediately? Kobe won't be able to get two in.
Got 3 lifeguards in the water now. Kobe's got 2, waiting for Kaylin to get out there and assist him. Box picked up the guy who was in near the pool.
Kobe waits for Kaylin to back up. Kerbox is dangerously close to rocks, but there's method to his madness. Unable to paddle against the raging rip, he makes a bold decision and heads straight for the rocks.
Oh my God, Kerbox is trying to take his patient up the boat ramp.
Kerbox, you never cease to amaze me with the direction that you can take a patient up a rock.
Plucked from the water, the remaining swimmers are still a long way from safety. To get back to shore, Kaylin and Kobe must dodge the monster waves or catch one.
Sweet, next one, sweet. They're all on.
standing there and then she goes sticking out.
Yeah, just because it looks like it's calm and then a big one will come and just go, it drains out real hard. They were pretty calm, so they were doing the right thing. They just stayed there and waited for us.
What is it with me and rocks? I have no idea, mate. I think it's just the easy option.
12 p.m. The temperature nudges 30 degrees. Thousands more pile onto Bondi Beach. There are virtually no safe spots on the sand as waves push up against the promenade.
It's like a tidal wave.
Yeah, that's right.
Then a surfer takes lifeguards to an accident on the water's edge. The surge has smashed the surfer's board into a woman's leg.
We might try to at least try to move a little bit because we don't want waves.
There's one just to lie on the board.
Okay, quick. You want to hurry it up? Yeah. The surge smashing us.
Lifeguards need to get her away from the surge zone.
Just sort of roll over that way a little bit. I can't let go of it.
Need a hand?
The woman has a severe fracture.
I just can't let go.
Lynette was taking a stroll on her own by the water's edge.
Come up here, in the front.
Normally, lifeguards would apply a splint, but the priority is getting Lynette to safety.
Okay, good job. You just hold the leg and don't let go.
The airbag's on its way, mate.
Okay, thanks, mate. Mate, we might need an assist to call Lynette. You all right, boys? Yeah.
Despite the injury, she's remarkably calm. Brad prepares pain relief.
1, 2. I'm on call. 3. All the way. All the way. Hold it if you can. Can we get something for that? Just
You're going to help the pain.
Lynette? Yeah.
Yeah, she's by herself.
Okay. How'd you do it? Walk along the beach? The wave knock you over?
No, a boy with his board ran into me.
Oh, did he? Pull the leg, don't bang your leg. Anyway, mate.
Hello, Alan.
Name's Lynette.
Lynette. Yeah, you're right. How much pain are you in?
Yeah, I don't know, 7, 8.
A fair bit, eh?
That's the worst broken break I've ever seen.
Yeah. Been over too.
Both bits were just two separate parts of the leg. Like any movement and the ankle would just go the other way. Poor old thing.
With Lynette in safe hands, lifeguards must get back to patrolling the beach. It's as dangerous as Bondi gets.
It's just a lot of water coming in at once, and people want to put their kids in the water. Like, I'll tell you what, some kid got swept out, he'd be furious at the parents. He's furious.
Unable to guarantee swimmers' safety, lifeguards make a dramatic decision.
Attention all swimmers, due to the dangerous, very dangerous conditions here, we are closing the beach. So please return to shore.
It's rare that Bondi's closed. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 days a year we'll close the beach completely. And today's one of those days. It's just all happening.
The beach might be closed, but remarkably, swimmers ignore lifeguards' warnings.
Mate, we've got a big crowd of people swimming right up here in front of us where we are, you can see us.
The beach is closed. We can only tell you so many times not to go in the water, so just a bit of common sense. If you want to have a swim, go to a swimming pool. Guys, it's dangerous. It doesn't get much more dangerous than this.
Bondi sent you to the box. Straight out. See the guy, he's got a snorkel on. That's all we need now, eh? Thanks, Mal. I'm on my way.
Bizarrely, a man has tried to go snorkeling in the massive surf.
He's getting smoked, mate.
Kerbox battles out on his 10-kilo rescue board.
He's in trouble. He's actually panicking. Bondi Central, the boys. I reckon this guy's taken a fair bit of water already.
Overpowered and exhausted, the man can barely keep afloat.
He's swimming!
Kerbox struggles to reach an exhausted swimmer. Hoppo backs up. Despite being back in shallow water, the man panics.
I got you! I got
up,
I got you, mate. Relax.
Stand up. Good, yeah. Oh, get out of the water. I love you guys. Stop.
Yeah, go, Bob.
He's trying a bit of water, mate. You maybe get an ambush for you, Mick?
All right, mate. Just keep your eyes open if you can, mate. Keep looking at us. What's your name?
Lifeguards ventilate the man with oxygen.
Mohammed. You're doing good, buddy.
Mohammed is from Bankstown, 25 kilometres inland. He's learned a brutal lesson about the fury of the sea.
Feel better pretty soon, all right?
Despite the potentially fatal incident on the closed beach, thousands still crowd the water.
These guys are swimming in front, guys. You're going too far out. Come on, guys. I don't know what's going on out here. Just listen to the lifeguards. You cannot go too far out or you're going to get in trouble. Just pull the guy out of the water. If you want to be the next victim, then go ahead. Borderlining stupidity being out there. I don't understand why you need to go out so far.
I just pulled him out. He's taking a bit of water.
After nearly drowning, Mohammed refuses to go to hospital. Lifeguards and paramedics can't force him, but if he's taken too much water into his lungs, disregarding medical attention could be lethal. 2 p.m. There's no sign of the crowd thinning. Bondi is getting more and more out of control.
Yeah, it's the most frustrating day I've ever had here as a lifeguard. I've never seen anything like it. You know, you don't have to be a waterman to work out that it's dangerous out there. It's like 10 to 15 foot conditions, as bad as you've ever seen it down here, and you've got people putting their kids in the water, you've got guys out there swimming way past their depth, and I'm just pulling my hair out. It's making me really tired. I'm getting really angry and frustrated.
Then a second beachgoer thrown against rocks by a surging wave.
Just got a report of a bloke injured down in the south corner. That's all we know at the moment. Terry and Hopper, they're headed down.
67-year-old Ricky had also headed out for a quiet walk.
He looks to have an identical injury to the lady that we just treated, so possible fracture to the left leg.
2 broken legs in the same day. See, it's the surge.
There's
When we get up the tower, is there someone we can ring to say that you're going to hospital? Have you got a family member we can ring?
Nobody.
No one?
Again, lifeguards need to first move him out of danger from surging waves.
Two in a row, identical. All right there, Ricky. You look like you got a big Cuban cigar there, the way you're puffing on there. He looks like he's got the big long penatella. Pain gone.
Guys, just get out of the water, please. Come on, show some common sense. It's dangerous.
There's no law preventing people from risking their lives in the surf. Despite lifeguards' appeals, hundreds ignore the warnings. Hoppo and the team leaders face a dilemma.
We're swimming from South Corner all the way along the whole beach.
Yeah, I know.
And we're closed,
If we get some flags so we can lose control them a bit. But man,
it's kids this age I'm worried about.
Yeah, I know.
With no volunteer lifesavers on duty, it's impossible for the 8 lifeguards to secure the entire beach. Resetting the flags might at least contain swimmers.
We're thinking about putting a set of flags up, but in saying that, the swell hasn't dropped too much, so it's not really that safe, but I guess it'll keep everyone in one spot.
What are you thinking?
I'm more worried about that we put the flags up, kids will go in there, and the backwash going out, it's going so far, and then we get a massive surge in, they're all going to be like underwater.
But once we put flags, we're saying that there's a safe area to swim.
Conundrum.
3 p.m. As swimmers escape the heat, hundreds gamble with the dangerous waves. The next incident is only a matter of time.
Central to Black Rhino. Terry, can you go run down north? There's a kid just getting swept out, mate.
A nearby surfer keeps the swimmer afloat, but the raging rip drags them out.
Straight in, guys. I've got 2 guys. Can someone come up, please?
Someone back him up, guys.
Yeah, I'll go.
Hoppo and Kobe race the length of the beach. Kobe backs up. Even the strongest swimmer would make no headway against the current. Terry collects one man in the impact zone. He must get in to avoid being pummeled by the next set of waves.
Terry's got one of them. Kobe's with him. The other guy looks like he's swimming in. He must have just gone and helped him out.
Having risked their lives all day, lifeguards are running out of patience.
Wait, mate, what are you doing out here?
Terry needs to time his run perfectly to avoid the dumpers. The patient is lost under tons of white water. He's impossible to spot until he surfaces.
Underneath, he's underneath. He's underneath. There he is.
As a huge wave looms up, there's little Terry can do. His rescue board is torn away. Kobe pushes his board to safety over the lip of the wave, but is dragged over the falls and dumped. Kobe races to the boardless Terry. Finally, Kobe and Terry get the swimmer to safety.
Absolute, just, I don't know what business they have coming down here and ignoring our signs. He's obviously got no ability in the water, and he's trying to swim in 8 to 10 foot waves here at Bondi, and it really, you know, this is how people die at the end of the day.
I don't know what's wrong with people, mate. They're off their head. Mate, they're calling an Asian guy swimming out with his swimming goggles thinking he was doing laps in the swimming pool. Saying it all. I've just about had enough. Seriously.
We got both Kobe and I to get him in, and a Nelly went wrong. I mean, that was just heavy. We got pumped by about 3 or 4 in a row. Today, we've seen so many acts of stupidity. The ocean is extreme. It's extremely powerful and dangerous, and people will die if they do the wrong thing. The guys are starting to really fatigue. It's like, I don't know, 4 or 5 o'clock in the arvo. We've been going since 6 this morning, and it starts to wear you down after a while.
During Bondi's wildest surfing years, lifeguards have averted a score of potential tragedies. But just when the boys thought the day was over, an incident in the tower.
We need first aid kit.
Yeah, what's wrong?
I need some hand or...
Oh, geez, mate, might have to cut your finger off.
Yeah.
Let's come around. Just look at it.
Here.
Oh, mate, that's a shocking cut.
Thanks.
If any pain persists, make sure you see a doctor, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, mate. That was the smallest cut I've ever seen.
As Kobe deals with a medical emergency, his brother Azza heads off with Whippet for some off-duty fun at nearby Bronte. And so ends Bondi's biggest Wednesday.
Swell wasn't predicted anything like that, and Mother Nature just threw it at us and said, cop this. We've had an easy run for about 6 weeks, so take this and go home and have a cold beer after this if you can stay awake.
This time on Bondi Rescue, a blue bottle sting turns into a medical emergency.
There's a shot in your leg, okay?
This situation's getting out of control really quickly. Get an ambulance.
Hoppo and Harrison make a young cancer patient's dream come true.
Attention swimmers, please move over to the flag.
And in big swell and fading light, Lockie loses a patient.
She's so weak, she slips off. That's just the worst thing ever.
Where the did she just go?
On one of the world's most densely crowded beaches, Bondi's lifeguard tower is the ultimate vantage point.
She's got distress in her face.
It's from here that lifeguards find everything. From lost kids...
I'm sure your mum and dad are looking for you, so we'll find them very quickly.
...to lost parents...
I was waiting where we were before.
...to lost bags.
Came out of surf and went to look for her and went missing.
Today, something of a very different kind has gone missing.
I lost a group of monks just now.
Lost a group of monks?
Group of monks with a red rose. Can I borrow your binoculars?
We're in trouble. We've lost a group of monks. Group of monks.
You're kidding. Alex is a driver responsible for a group of monks who are visiting Australia from Bhutan.
They don't really speak English. They speak a bit.
On location to lifeguards. I've got a bit of a funny one. A guy's here, he has lost a group of monks. So if anyone's seen a group of monks getting around the beach, let me know. Copy that.
We've got a case of 9 missing monks. This is going to be interesting.
Is it monks or monkey? Yeah, monks. They're all dressed up in their usual gear.
You used to watch Monkey Magic after school? Power Rangers.
A bunch of men in long flowing robes should be easily spotted.
You'd think they'd stand out, wouldn't you?
Are they all with a lovely smiling face and wearing orange? Yes, copy.
But the monks have done a disappearing act.
What about near the tower? So the tower. You see the people below? Yeah? Is that them? Do you know what they look like? Yeah.
Driver Alex scans for signs.
Are they going to go swimming?
Yeah.
Can they swim?
They can swim a bit, but not in the pool. Yeah, in
Well,
the pool. In the pool.
We've got a situation here. We've got a driver missing 9 monks. They're no good in the water. This is a problem.
With no sign of the monks, the only explanation is that they're hiding in plain sight.
Is that in plain ball? Is it kicking a ball? Is it? Yeah. Yeah.
It's a miracle. We found the monks.
Thank you.
By looking like any other bunch of mates kicking a soccer ball, the monks have evaded driver Alex.
He couldn't wait. The binoculars went down. He stormed out the door. It was an amazing sight watching him leave the tower.
Reunited with his passengers, Alex isn't taking any more chances.
Why are you still here? Is that, well, because I'm gonna watch you guys because you're not familiar with Australia beach. I'm gonna watch them. Like to watch the kids, you know, like bring kids to the school excursion. Yeah.
Now, plenty of people over the years have come to the beach and they've lost their wallets, they've lost keys, you know, they've lost children, but never have they ever lost monks.
Early evening, and it's pack-up time. As a late southerly change hits, the swell increases. Unlike lifeguards, not everyone is calling it a day.
When a southerly comes through, it changes the whole beach really quickly. It's super dangerous. It churns up a lot of water, makes it hard to see the swimmers.
Lockie provides swimmers with their final warning.
Hey guys, hello. All those swimmers, how'd you get out of the water?
Conditions are getting a lot worse. We didn't want anyone swimming.
How'd you get? Come on, come back tomorrow.
Then a report comes in.
That friend just went out for a swim. It's really far out of the sea. I don't think he's dangerous. He's all the way out there.
Yeah, Mouse, sorry, is there a swimmer out the back?
It's a girl, and I don't think she can do it.
Yeah, copy, thank you, I'll go get her.
You might have to go.
The woman is over 100 metres from shore. Unable to get a visual on her, Lockie's hope is that he will somehow find her out the back, still afloat.
The way the wind was, the southerly hit, you know, you couldn't really see her at all. She was out past the break. The wind was so strong, it makes it really hard with the big boards. They're like sails, it just catches it. Yeah, she wasn't in a good spot. When I was out there, she was hanging on to someone else's board. She's fully gassed when I get to her. She's actually quite white. You know, that's when your panic sets in.
Exhausted from the rough conditions, the woman can barely hold on.
And she's so weak, she slips off.
Where the did she just go?
That's just the worst thing ever. Where's she gone? Like, I've lost her here.
The woman makes a final attempt to stay alive.
All right, we're done. We got her back to the beach. It was past 7 o'clock. It was time for us to go home. I had to get everyone out of the water, so I paddled back out. Hey, everyone out! Get out! Out of the water! By the time I came back in, I couldn't actually see her. I think one of the boys said she walked off to her friends. Generally, that means they're all right.
Further up the beach and reunited with her friend, Martina is far from okay. Water on the lungs can cause secondary drowning, even hours after the actual event. After 15 minutes on dry land, Martina shows no signs of improvement.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm one of the lifeguards. This particular day, I was the buggy driver for the crew. Right on pack up, I noticed a surfer that was in trouble. She was starting to shiver and get cold.
Have you been drinking?
Only 4 beers.
Okay, so it's not a lot. Okay.
But I went for a swim like right after I surfed, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And I couldn't get in.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I was so scared.
Yeah.
She'd been running, surfing, swimming and walking all day and then downed 4 beers and went and jumped in the ocean right on the southerly change. It was kind of a cocktail for a small disaster.
Do you feel dizzy? Are you seeing
I just tired, I
anything?
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have you drunk much water today?
No.
Okay, so you're probably dehydrated and you're going into shock. Now you just got to make sure you don't get cold.
Exposure is also a risk.
There was nothing of her, so if she continued to stay in this weather, she was going to turn hypothermic. I made a call to 000. I've got a young girl in her early 20s. I'd say she's got early hypothermia. Now I think she's just worked herself up into a state of like hysteria. All right, they're coming, lights and sirens.
Hypothermia arises when a person loses heat faster than their body can produce it.
It's incredibly dangerous and it can be fatal if it's left untreated.
Police arrive, with paramedics close behind.
Police did arrive first. They thought maybe it was like a rescue retrieval or something going on.
Martina, yeah. You awake? Yeah. You swim, did you? Yeah.
Try any water?
I'm not sure.
Okay. A little bit anxious at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just need to try and control it.
An intensive care paramedic quickly establishes what the problem is.
35.9, okay? So your temperature inside your body, a little bit cold, all right?
Normal body temperature is around 37 degrees.
I'm too hot.
No, it's what happens when inside gets a little bit cold. You think you're hot, okay?
Martina is moved off the cold floor.
Come in. And, open eyes. Bang it in. I'm going to sit over. That's much better, all right?
Paramedics recommend Martina should go to hospital, but when she refuses, they settle on a final checkup in the ambulance.
Walk up to the car. That should wake you up a little bit, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's really important whenever people swim to know their ability, and if you're not a good swimmer, just make sure there's someone there, like a lifeguard or a lifesaver, to look after you.
Bondi attracts visitors from near and far. But for a few days every summer, they have to share the surf with some tricky customers. The Portuguese man-of-war, otherwise known as a blue bottle, is a poisonous jellyfish. Long tentacles wrap around swimmers' bodies, usually with excruciating results. There is no truly effective form of treatment, so most victims simply grit their teeth until the pain subsides. But on rare occasions, a sting can be deadly.
The day of the blue bottle, my friend. The day of the blue bottle. We get one day every summer, hey? I think this is probably it.
Following a steady stream of victims, 38-year-old Yil from Northern Europe arrives with stings to his arms and neck.
Massive burn, shaking. Yeah? Are you cold though, or are you just... No? Okay. Have you had any allergic reactions to anything before?
The poison has reached the lymph nodes in his armpits.
That's your whole glands area under your arm. Okay, it's sort of on fire. That's what happens. Tell me about the fainting.
Just feel like,
Yeah, a bit lightheaded. All right.
In my guts.
In your stomach, it's probably also a little bit of a reaction.
Yil's pain level is consistent with a blue bottle sting. But then, he says something which sounds alarm bells.
It's stopping me to breathe.
It's stopping you to breathe?
Difficulty breathing is, a huge worry for us. He's got abdominal pain, which can also be a really big red flag for anaphylaxis.
I'm a little bit worried about your breathing. All right, and I'm also a little bit worried about... So stomach, middle of the stomach, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, get an ambulance. Yeah. So we're going to get the paramedics to come down and have a look at you, all right? Hoping it's just a bad reaction.
He's looking really unwell, and we're thinking if we don't do something here, this situation's getting out of control really quickly.
Anaphylaxis is a serious allergic reaction. Onset is rapid and can cause death. Treatment is adrenaline via an EpiPen.
We're going to give you an EpiPen, so it's just a shot in your leg, okay?
It's not much.
It's like a pin,
a little pin.
Okay?
So we're just going to have to put it in.
The adrenaline will reduce swelling in Yil's airway.
We just don't want you to be having a really severe allergic reaction. Paramedics are going to come down and have a look at you, all right?
So we've given the patient the EpiPen, and we can see that he's improved for a little while, but it was only momentarily, and he's struggling again now, so we're thinking, well, what's our plan B?
One method for treating blue bottle stings is a hot shower.
We're almost getting him in a hot shower. But, you know what I mean? How do you feel about doing that? Yeah.
So last season we had a patient with an acute blue bottle sting. The call was made to take him across the road into our change rooms, put the patient under the hot water in our showers, and the paramedics and lifeguards treated him in our change rooms in the hot showers. And as soon as the patient was in the hot water, his condition improved dramatically.
Hot as you can stand, okay? So I want you to have it like boiling hot.
large temperature fluctuations are consistent with an allergic reaction.
The hotter the water, the better it is for the meadow.
There is no known treatment for bluebottle stings. The toxins which cause the immense pain usually start to subside after 20 minutes. Full recovery can take 2 to 3 hours.
How's your breathing feeling now compared to before? Similar. Is it tightness of the chest or hard getting oxygen in? Hard to get oxygen in. Okay.
And you start putting on a bit of oxygen when you're under.
Yeah.
After a shot of adrenaline, a hot shower, and more than 15 minutes in the care of lifeguards, Yill's condition is still poor.
I want you to just hold that over your face. You can keep your head out of the water and just try and get some oxygen going, some pure oxygen going in your system.
We're just trying to flood his body with all the things that we would think that might sort of aid this situation with a blue bottle sting, and you know, it's not really working.
Paramedics arrive. Their first concern is Yill's ability to breathe.
Hey mate, have any troubles breathing right now? Is it more the pain? Deep breath. Any pain in your chest when you breathe? In your chest or stomach? Stomach.
25 minutes after he presented himself to lifeguards, Yill is prepared for hospital.
I'll get to bed.
Yeah.
We'll just treat it as is for now.
Yeah.
And we'll just get him on and then we'll
get him out.
Yeah, done.
We see a lot of blue bottle stings down here every summer, hundreds of them, and you know, that one was right up on the high spectrum of severe, and you know, he was throwing out a 10 out of 10 score for pain, and I would only assume that you're dealing with an anaphylaxis case here.
Bondi's lifeguards are an international draw card to Sydney.
Must be Lara. Is that right?
Today, Hoppo is hosting a very special guest.
Welcome to Bondi.
9-year-old Lara has travelled from Queensland with her parents Tanya and David, as well as brother Uri. Her dream is to become a lifeguard for the day.
So how about we go and meet some of the guys in the tower? You think that'd be fun? Yeah?
Since 2017, Lara has been battling leukemia.
Childhood cancer happens at absolute warp speeds. There's a lot of really confronting surgeries, there's a lot of really confronting procedures that hurt, and she would just talk through it.
Oh, that's good.
She managed her emotions really well.
Come in and meet the guys. This is Lara. She knows more about here than we do.
During more than 800 days of cancer treatment, Lara often watched episodes of Bondi Rescue, dreaming that she might one day meet her heroes in real life.
Hey guys, how are you? How's things? Welcome. Does this look pretty familiar? Yeah, we good.
Today, Lara's dream of being a lifeguard for the day is coming true.
I've got a little shirt for you.
First, a series of tests.
You know where backpackers rip is?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
But it seems Lara knows a lot more than the lifeguards expected.
Do you know where Flat Rock is?
Yeah.
Just out here. Wow. You could get a job here, definitely. No more than some of the boys that work at home.
She passed the binocular test. Now, Lara is ready to put on the blue shirt and do a patrol.
Since you're a lifeguard now, you've got to do some lifeguard jobs around the beach.
Lara's next skill is mastering the megaphone.
Attention swimmers, please move over to the flag.
Finally, the most important test, spotting a rip.
This is deep water, deep froth going back out. So all this water's coming in and needs to go back out to sea. That's why a lot of people get in trouble, eh? Because it looks pretty safe. So it's really big, the boys, everyone gets out there on the rescue boards and tries to catch big waves off there. It just breaks off the point. But it's too big to bring a patient in. Sometimes we've got to paddle out this little boat ramp just off the side there, and we go up and bring the patient on the boat ramp. Luckily, no one got into trouble, so you didn't have to get wet.
If early signs are any indication, Lara may actually become a professional lifeguard one day.
If anyone did get into trouble, I would make the board straight away.
Would you? Oh, you're a legend.
It's been the ultimate Bondi experience for Lara, but perhaps the biggest impact of all has been on the lifeguards.
Let me show you your hand. You're an amazing person. Hey, you might think we're brave because of the job we do, but you're one of the bravest people I've ever met. You're amazing.
You know, people think we're brave going out rescuing people, but, you know, these young kids dealing with cancer, it's, you know, that's another level again of being brave. And I think they're, you know, going through all the chemo and the treatments that they've got to go through. It must be so traumatic, and wanting to get outside, as every kid does, and you're sort of stuck inside. You know, I think that's what brave is.
This time on Bondi Rescue.
Quick, quick, quick.
A freak wave mid-rescue.
Get it.
A child is washed away. A surfer in serious pain.
He lost consciousness.
But why is he passing out?
I'm starting to get scared.
And Bondi has the blues. Can Harry save the day?
Africa, bro.
Ah, the beach. The perfect place to relax, contemplate life, and cool off. But not today.
We have this thing with something in the bottom.
We've got easterly winds blowing through with an easterly swell, and that means we're going to get blue bottles everywhere along Bondi Beach. Could be the worst day of a lifeguard's life.
The pain can go up into your arms and it feels like you're going to lose a limb. He's never been stung, so he's freaking out. I am freaking out a little.
These marine stingers aren't fatal, but they sure feel like it.
When you get stung by a blue bottle for the first time, it can be extremely painful. It might be like putting your hand on a hot plate, little slits on your body.
Getting slashed. Yeah, with like glass, a sharp glass. Yeah.
It's too painful.
Over the years, lifeguards have tried everything to treat blue bottle stings. Ice, hot water, cold water. The only thing that really works is time. Although Harry's has had success with a little home remedy.
I've used this for many years, and it does an amazing job. Africa, bro. This is all... Yep, ready to go. We'll put this spray on, right? No, this, it should make it even better. Do you feel that? It'll feel so much better.
We have a magic potion to treat these blue bottles. A magician is going to treat you, and it's Merlin, but it's Harry's today.
I'll do a second. Hold on. Take that, bro. Yep, perfect. Here we go. Okay, that's going to take the pain off by at least 50%. It's been scientifically proven, and it happens within seconds too. It's a magic potion.
The magic potion works on all ages.
Ready? You can use it on everybody, children all the way through to adults. Bit of spray, it's magic spray this. You got someone here?
Yeah, thank you.
Right on the back, more than a pleasure. That should help.
How long is this gonna, like?
About 10 minutes, 10 to 15.
10 to 15 minutes.
For the first time, Harry's is willing to break the magician's code.
I don't normally give my potions away or reveal anything, but I have to be quite honest. It was water that I filled the bottle with. When you have a placebo effect, it's about getting into their mind and tripping that mind and saying to them, it's going to reduce it by 50%. And then most people go, I reckon I could live with this.
It also requires a very specific follow-up treatment.
I always suggest after this, an ice cream.
As I said. Thank you. Thanks very much.
Singapore tourist Ranjiv has an even better idea.
All I need is a couple of beers, man.
You need a couple of beers?
I'm done. 2 beers and I'm done with this.
It's almost knock-off time. Harry's and Noah are on pack-up duty.
Whilst driving down the beach with the trailer on, we noticed 5 people out in the rig.
There's a child among them, wearing inflatable water wings, a sign he probably can't swim.
You boys just float me here.
Oh my God. Your senses just go crazy when you're in a situation of multiple people drowning around you.
Hey, North, can you back please? Yeah, we're on our way.
I could just see this kid in floaties out there, and he had a whole heap of other people with him in distress. And I knew there was a massive urgency for us to get out there.
Noah has to make a quick decision.
The guy further out, he's really not in a good state. He was just going straight out the back. You need to go to who needs help the most. The kid, he was kind of getting helped out by 2 other people. They were all in a bit of trouble, but knowing that Harris is behind me, he was all right for the time being.
Okay, that guy.
With the guy further out, he was struggling. He'd obviously had no real idea what he was doing and the dangerous situation that he was in.
Harris makes a beeline for the boy.
Put the kid on, put the kid on. Put the kid on.
Who's being held up by 2 other swimmers, also battling to stay afloat.
They're real heroes. They've gone out to try and help this little boy, and they've got themselves in strife as well. But my first priority is to save that little boy. He's got floats on. There's a big chance that he can't swim at all.
Harris has the boy on his board, while Noah floats his patient to a sandbank. Then, out of nowhere, a freak wave.
Oh! Waves hit me, then the board turns upside down and one of the floats flew off.
Grab him.
I'm reaching for this child, but I can't grab him and I can't control the waves.
Oh! Get it.
And that is just the worst feeling ever, that you are helpless.
Grab him.
I've got to grab the kid, I've got to grab the board, and it's like everyone's just trying to reach out for this kid.
Okay.
Harris hauls the boy back onto the board. He's finally safe. But the man Noah rescued is in trouble again. The same wave, sweeping him off the safety of a sandbank and back into the rip.
It's all kicking off again. It's like we've just hit the restart button and we're back to square one.
Jackson's just gone out now as well.
In the nick of time, backup arrives.
Those would have been sitting on the side of that bank, and that would be so much water, just pulled them straight off there.
Out of nowhere, Jackson shows up. The patient's now holding onto Jackson's board and
Get on the board.
he's too tired to climb onto himself.
Get on the board, you can't swim.
Jumped off my board to try and lift up the guy's legs onto Jackson's board, but he's got no strength, he's buggered. His legs are also slippery as hell. It's like he's just jumped into a pool of baby oil beforehand.
At the same time, Harris paddles the boy to shore.
You don't know what those waves are going to do, and you can come off at any time.
Jump off. Jump.
I was just exhausted.
But the 2 swimmers who kept him afloat for so long are still battling to make it in.
These 2 heroes that have tried their best to save this young boy's life are still stuck out in the water, so I had to go out and bring them in also.
Jump on. Yeah, that's it. What can you do? What about those boys?
You know, it reminds me of like a boxing match. You've got that last round and literally your arms are so tired you can barely hold them up.
Good, lucky you guys were there to hold him up. I know you guys are in trouble too, but... Thanks, boys.
You right? Please don't swim over here today.
Wow. That was a good one.
It is really, really dangerous. You see what just happened?
Never seen many of those too often, eh?
The family is on holiday from China. Their first time at Bondi, unforgettable.
Far out. When you got kids, and I seen him out there, and I'm going as flat out, I'm going as hard as I can to save his life. You know, like, I'm looking at him and I was looking at my own son. It's quite hard.
The gentleman took everything he had to save my brother. We're very grateful for his thing.
All right, have a good afternoon.
Have a good afternoon, sir. You too, man.
I've actually got blue bottle on my face from the kid from rescuing him. Kids are just VIPs. You got to do everything you can to save a child, and That kid's going to remember that for the rest of his life.
Hey, thank you for that bucket. Can you just get it out now? What's going on? It's on the first day down there.
There are 20,000 beachgoers on the sand today. One lies in agony. Part-time lifeguard Tom investigates.
Hey guys, what's your name? What's that? Simon. How old are you?
Simon is from Sardinia.
He had injured himself in the water. He'd hit his left arm on his surfboard. Pretty significant wipeout.
No.
He's in real pain. Tom suspects a serious fracture.
We will require the ambulance as soon as possible. Copy, mate.
Paramedics won't arrive for at least an hour.
I'll let the guys know.
In the meantime, Tom eases Simon's pain.
Okay, so Simon, what I want you to do is pick this in your mouth.
The green whistle is an analgesia. It's fast acting.
Okay, just breathe in and out. Don't take it out. Nice, long, slow, deep breath. Can you feel what I'm doing down here? Yeah. Can you feel my fingers?
In my other life, I work as a chiropractor, and that has a lot of benefits working down here at the beach.
Open your hand up.
You have to assess whether he actually has a spinal injury.
You like what? Rock and roll.
He could feel everything I was doing, so that's a good thing.
Hold this.
Tom needs to learn vital information.
You'll be all right. I don't think...
But there's only one fact Simon will divulge.
I'm also a tough mother. You are a tough mother. Yeah, I can't say that word, but that's exactly what you are. Yeah, I am.
So some of the effects of the green whistle is that people generally go to a really happy place. They can act in a way that they probably haven't acted before.
You look tough. You sound tough.
As soon as that pain level goes down from like a 10 to a 1 or a 2, he instantly became Mr. Tough Guy.
I just need you to be tough for a little bit longer.
My wife to know that I'm...
Where is she?
Some over there. She's got a pin, bikini.
What's her name?
No.
Simon was able to let me know, once he stopped using all his explicit language, that he actually had his wife down on the beach with him, so I needed to locate her quickly.
That's easier said than done. All Tom knows is he's looking for a woman in a pink bikini. Needle, meet haystack.
Anyone whose name is Nono? Nono? Pink bikini. Nono? You down here?
Tom has no luck in the buggy, so he sets out on foot.
Excuse me? Hi. Is your name Nono?
Yeah.
Will you come with me? That's all right. You couldn't hear me because you had your headphones in.
Tom's detective skills pay off.
Looks like a broken arm there. Simon, Nono's here.
Baby, are you okay?
I'm still a tough mother.
Is he like...
He's on here for painkillers.
Okay.
Why, he doesn't usually talk like that? You
No.
sure? Yeah, okay.
So he sounds like he's drunk, right?
He's high as a kite. He's in a happy place. Simon, how old are you again? 57?
50, mate.
50, all right. All right, take it easy.
I should be 40.
You should be. Well, 50 is the new 40.
40, but I'm 50.
At this stage, Simon, I think, was becoming very delusional. You know, we're faced with serious situations all the time, but we handle it with a bit of humour.
Simon has been sucking on the green whistle for 20 minutes. The effects will soon wear off. Only paramedics can provide stronger pain relief, but they are still on their way.
Did they give an indication on how long they'll be?
An hour, possibly.
They covered.
Sorry, I don't know how to cope with this. I'm supposed to be very panicked.
No, nothing to be panicked about at all.
19 years as a professional lifeguard, I've never been asked, should I be panicky? Do I panic or do I stay calm? I'll go for the latter. But we've been waiting on the beach for a significant amount of time, and so then the pain starts coming back and then the situation gets heightened again. So I actually had to administer a second green pen.
Simon, just open your eyes for me.
Open your eyes.
As the second green whistle kicks in, Simon suddenly goes quiet.
Simon, open your eyes.
He lost consciousness. It goes from a major arm injury to something where he may stop breathing and then it gets serious quickly.
Simon, open your eyes.
I'm starting getting scared.
No, don't get scared.
Okay.
1 minute he's laughing, the next minute he's non-responsive to verbal communication. It's serious.
No, no,
Suddenly, Simon wakes up.
It's a good sign. It's a good sign of life. That's all okay. That's it. Just keep breathing. No. Stay still, stay still. Get a little bit of oxygen, okay?
It's a really tricky situation being with a patient for a long period of time. Things change quickly.
I might get another lifeguard down here for He's starting to deteriorate.
The wind has picked up. Simon is not only in serious pain, now he's at risk of hypothermia.
Simon's been on the sand for at least 45 minutes, and with that wind, he gets cold quickly. We have to insulate his body heat, get the space blanket on him quickly.
Paramedics arrive to assess Simon's injuries.
Hi. And it was so good to see that paramedic come down. It was getting very serious. The paramedics, they were able to stabilise Simon's left arm. They applied a fast-acting cast, so a brace, but also slow his breathing down so he didn't continually slip into shock.
Sorry. It's okay, Simon, you're doing really well.
And we were able to transport him from the beach to the ambulance.
That was smooth.
It was surprising that he could walk. It caught me off guard. Considering the amount of pain he was in and the fact that he'd just lost consciousness 10 minutes prior.
Sorry about this.
You should definitely buy two.
Yeah, we're buying a few.
Simon was treated for a dislocated elbow. He's since made a full recovery.
Simon, I hope you're surfing again. Hopefully you're not down at Bondi, and I hope you continue to be a tough mother.
Between all the danger and drama, occasionally, Bondi's lifeguards do get a quiet day. A day when the clouds roll in and the beachgoers don't.
It was a rare, overcast, rainy summer's day. It was quite cold. I think I was wearing tracksuit pants and a hoodie. So when I saw a few heads in the southern corner, I wasn't too eager to go in for a rescue.
Yeah, just these swimmers out here, guys. Just come back in for us.
Oh, it's getting pretty windy now.
Thaddy's hopes of staying warm and dry are fading fast.
Yeah, he's waiting.
Go get wet, buddy.
Yeah, I'm out there.
Two of the boys are making it back under their own steam, leaving Thaddy with one patient to pick up.
So I've got out to this young lad who was stuck in a rip. He had a bit of energy about him. Got him on the board and taken him back in, and yeah, he was a character.
After the rescue, local lad Daniel has some hard-earned wisdom to share.
Don't swim in the South Bondi Rip. It's no good. I didn't think that it was going to be this strong, but I'm a pretty small man. Small man in a big world.
For the Bondi Rescue film crew, there's something familiar about Daniel.
I think I met you last year.
Yeah.
I had no idea it was a Bondi Rescue frequent flyer.
You're the dude who busted his shoulder.
Okay to my shoulder.
So he shared his experience of his last Bondi Rescue encounter. Where he dislocated his shoulder and had a suck of the green whistle.
Nice deep breaths, in through the mouth, out through your nose.
Yeah, it definitely affected him in a strange way.
Love you, bro. Just so please, one arm. A full hug, not a full. This one is still staying. Please, bro, I love you. I love you, bro.
Yeah, sweet.
Thank you. I love you. This arm's out of action for hugging and all sorts of stuff.
Something tells me it's not the last we'll see of Daniel.
Will you guys take it easy?
Yeah, you too, brother.
Nice to see you.
Nice one, Dean. Legend, bro. Good to see you again, bro. Good to see you well, mate.
It's nice to see you this season, Daniel. We'll see you next season.
Back out.
A century ago, lifeguards used a reel and a line to save lives. Now, it's rescue boards and jet skis. Chase and Mitch are about to trial a technology that could be the next big thing.
Guys, the Bondi Rescue is an amazing tool to save lives. It's capable of 20 kilometres an hour. Guys, you can save one person at a time, but we also have a safety device which allows you to tow up to 8 people out of a rip.
And then you don't have to get too close where they drown you because they're always going to try to jump on top.
Right,
and
yeah.
When you get to a patient that's panicked in their final flight moment, they'll pull you underwater if that's their only option. So to have a rope where you can keep a safe distance is really safe for us as lifeguards.
All right, let's see.
You feel like you're riding a bull almost. This thing, it's big and heavy, and to hold your whole body weight forward as you're propelling 20 kilometres an hour through the water is quite hard. I was just surprised about how far I was travelling underwater. Like, you can hold your breath for 20 seconds and you go down, and 20 seconds later at 20 kilometres an hour, you're almost halfway at the other side of the beach. I had to test it in the waves. Like, I was on it and doing rolls and turns. It's a bit of fun.
I'll give you a lift out. I'll lift my foot.
Yeah, a few of the local guys are out there, and a few questions getting asked and a few toes getting put back out.
As life-saving equipment, does the Bondi get the thumbs up?
Oh, definitely, yeah. It could be really useful for our worst jobs, which is looking for people underwater. Very efficient. You can go 10 times the speed as what you can swim, and you don't have to hold your breath for as long, or just have on the shoreline and be able to get out the back or go rescue someone far away instead of having to launch a whole jet ski.
If nothing else, it would make a great gift for the lifeguard who has everything.
Look, the garage is already full at home. I've got a jet ski and a boat in there now, and I'm sure a Bondi will just find its way in eventually when it comes to my birthday.
The producers wish to advise that the following episode of Bondi Rescue contains scenes that may distress some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
I remember coming over the last wave, and what I saw next just, absolutely shocked me to the core.
Yeah, when Singlet started paddling, it just got worse and worse.
I just thought to myself, I'm going to have to draw on every little bit of skill, every little bit of training that I've ever had.
Look, I've seen some crazy things in my 19 years of service, and mate, that one was just unbelievable.
I've never seen that in my lifetime of being a lifeguard. We do so many rescues, thousands of rescues a year. And a lot of the time, we're racing to get to them. Some are more dramatic than others. Sometimes a lot of people have a lot of fight in them. And sometimes they just sink. But the majority of people we rescue, they just get out of the water and off they go, and you never see them again. Yeah, most rescues we do, 95, 99% of the time, we just get there in the nick of time. And, although they could end up in tragedy, we just seem to get there. But, as much as we try, sometimes we just can't be there for everybody. And that's the sad part.
At its core, a lifeguard's mission is simple: preserve human life.
40,000 people down here on any given day. And, you know, we'll do 100, maybe 200 rescues some days.
But this summer has been unlike any in recent memory. As a drowning epidemic has swept Australia, 280 people are dead.
A man in his 50s was pulled from the ocean.
A 2-year-old boy was discovered unconscious.
Today, the body of a 25-year-old man.
The New South Wales
adding to the
horror
long
run
list
of drownings has continued.
When you hear of a lot of drownings around Australia, it puts a lot more pressure on the team because you know it's happening everywhere and you just don't want that statistic to happen down here.
The most tragic events in Bondi's history are never forgotten. Black Sunday, 1938. Lifeguards and lifesavers rescued more than 180 people at once. Dozens were resuscitated. 5 people died.
The big difference in lifeguarding now is the equipment we have. 70-odd years ago, they were still pulling people in with a belt and reel. You look at the old photos and the crowds back then were just as big as the crowds we get now.
In the 79 years since Black Sunday, lifeguards have never faced multiple resuscitations at once. March 2nd, 2017. Autumn has begun and the crowds are thinning out.
The end of summer for us is probably our favourite time of year. It's just a beautiful time to be at Bondi, and for us, it's a time to, you know, enjoy your job.
For lifeguards, it's business as usual.
Nothing changes. We do the same thing routinely every day. Check our equipment, put the signs in the dangerous spots, place our flags in the most appropriate position, and then we just get to work.
The day has been quiet, but by mid-afternoon, the rips of South Bondi are intensifying.
One can down. Boys, we just got to head off the back of the icebergs. Corey's been watching him for a little bit. Can you head down there for us?
On our way. Sorry.
Well, we see a guy who's struggling right in the south corner, and, you know, he's a long way out.
He was definitely in the midst of a rip. What do you reckon? Are we in?
Yeah, mate, I'd personally say go.
The man is now around 200 metres offshore. At a low vantage point, singlets must memorise the man's position.
As I headed in, I had eyes on him, but because of the waves, I kind of kept losing sight of him, you know, dipping below the wave.
Yeah, Singo's just going to get him.
Singlets reaches the last place he saw the man.
Singo's going right.
Yeah, so I get out the back and, you know, there was no sign of him anywhere. It's really eerie. There's, you know, you're looking at the surface and you're looking for any kind of panic out there. You know, you're also just looking for, you know, activity below the surface.
Singo probably thinks he's just lost someone, eh?
Yeah.
You know, my immediate reaction was, you know, has he gone under?
It's pretty scary because sometimes you look around, there's just no one there, and you always think the worst. Have they sunk? Have they gone under? Have they drowned?
You might want to get him on the megaphone, let him know the guy's me on the rocks.
Yeah, Singo, right in here. Come right back in, Singo.
In a rare turn of luck, the man has been funneled through a channel in the rocks and spat out close to shore.
It's the best feeling in the world, knowing that someone's safe and blow that sigh of relief.
How you going, buddy? You all right? Yeah. You all right? Yeah. Okay, cool.
That was hectic. I got out there and I couldn't see him.
Yeah, he came in.
But he's gone under. Like
he just got pushed straight in around the rocks.
Shit myself out there. I was like, looked around and there was just no one.
Nah, you went straight past him.
He must have come in that quickly.
Yeah, he did. Straight in around the rocks.
Yeah.
70-year-old Doug is from Scotland. Like many visitors, swimming at Bondi has been on his bucket list.
We're on holiday on a round-the-world trip from central Scotland, and this will be the one and only day in my life probably that I'll be here. So I won't forget it in a hurry. I was getting a little bit concerned, I have to say. When I was coming in, the current was taking me more to the rocks. I didn't realise how close to the rocks I was, you know.
Doug has a story to take back home to Scotland. Sadly, not everyone lives to tell the tale about swimming in a rip. Singlets is a third-generation Bondi boy and a father of two. He has close to a decade of experience as a lifeguard.
I still love my job. I always will love this job.
Today looks set to end like most days do. The lifeguards pack up and everyone goes home safely.
You know, this day's no different than any other day.
But in the ocean, nothing can be certain.
Those heads out the back of the back, you The boys might have to go down the back, you know. Out the back.
5 people have walked off the shallows of a sandbank
You better go.
into the deep water of Backpackers Rip.
I just saw this cluster of people right out the back of Backpackers where the surfers were, and it didn't look good at all.
Yeah, they're waving now. They're waving.
Boys, hands are waving. There's 5 heads. You're gonna have to go.
The people are staying above water, but they appear to be struggling.
Just hang on, guys. We've got birds coming out for you. Just hold on.
Jethro notices something isn't right.
It's actually a girl floating on her back. Someone holding her up. Hopefully it's not as bad as it looks.
In the turbulence, lifeguards try to identify who is worse off.
Yeah, boys, just so you know, the old bloke furthest out is the worst. Hopefully Singos gets straight on him.
I couldn't see the patients on the way out, and then I remember coming over to the last wave, and what I saw next just, you know, absolutely shocked me to the core.
The woman is unconscious and not breathing. Singlets must let the team know. The situation is critical.
Instead of 3 pumps, the first thing you got to do is get the defib down to the shore.
Jeff, give me down back to the defib. Well, you never want to see that signal because you know that you've got a really heavy situation happening and, you know, you've really got to act and act quickly.
Ambulance, please.
Whoa! This girl's unconscious.
Singlets is desperate for help, but there are no lifeguards free.
Of course, I wanted to help Singo. He was asking for help, but I couldn't leave this guy that was clearly about to drown. I had to get him to the sandbank and then go help again.
Lifeguards learn the people are from the same family.
Go.
Further out, the situation has become much worse.
Corey! This lady's unconscious. Can you help him?
Singlets was screaming at me to come over and help him, and then I heard on the megaphone.
Cause there's one out to the left here as well.
I think there's someone else that's just as bad, eh?
Had to paddle over the crest of 1 or 2 more little waves, and then I just saw a person face down, just lifeless and face down.
There's 2 unconscious patients out there.
Look, I've seen some crazy things in my 19 years of service, and mate, that one was just unbelievable.
To have 2 people unconscious at the same time, I've never seen that in my lifetime of being a lifeguard.
Lady, hello.
And Chapo's not even working, Chapo's in there.
You know, usually there's a bit of colour in someone who's unconscious, but mate, that was just straight up really bad. Where we were, there was just constant little waves that just kept chipping away, like just making it harder and harder and harder.
I don't even know what's going on out there anymore.
I just went straight to Corey because he needed help.
Singlets is left with no assistance.
I remember when the other lifeguards paddled to the other patients. You know, I just felt like, how am I going to manage this? Like, there's no one to help.
It's been 3 minutes since the pair were found face down. The human brain cannot survive without oxygen for much longer than 6 minutes.
If I lose my board,
Come on, lady. Talk to me. Hello.
worst possible scenario,
Hello.
I'm going to be in the water with a dead patient.
Hello. Come on, Tom.
I just thought to myself, I'm going to have to draw on every little bit of skill, every little bit of training
Lady, hello.
to get this woman in, because there is really no other option.
Come on, lady. Talk to me. Hello. Can you come in and help?
Anyone who's tried to pick up an unconscious patient is just pretty much sometimes impossible on your own. And, you know, for the job he did, it was just incredible.
We're going to get her out on the board. Lift the board. Lift the board. Lift the front. Pick it up. Pick it up. Right here. Sideways. Use the drone. This way. Yeah.
4.5 minutes after Oddbjorg was first found, Singlets begins the vital compressions, which will circulate oxygen from her bloodstream through to her brain.
Don't worry about that. Keep coming. 1, 2, 3.
Kerbox prepares the defibrillator. The voice system will notify lifeguards if an electric shock can be given to restart Oddbjorg's heart.
Apply pad. Settle down. Don't worry about that. Keep coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me do that. You get the pads on, right?
Oddbjorg's sister watches on.
Okay, mate. Get ready to get off.
1. Stop CPR. Do not touch the patient.
Where's the other boy?
No shock advised.
They're out there, mate. They're still out there.
Needed. Begin CPR.
Everyone knew, like, we've got to get him in as quick as possible, and as time went on, we're just thinking, got to get him in.
Even with like 3 or 4 other guys trying to push the board when a wave came, the wave just wouldn't take us. I just couldn't believe it.
Lifeguards must battle against the power of backpackers' rip.
Corey did that initial work and he was just like, get him in, and we were trying.
Kerbox and Singlets are desperate for assistance.
Hey, mate, can you get your hand here? Oh, no English. Can you get down?
Yeah, this gentleman just came up after I was yelling, you know, please someone help. He couldn't speak English and, you know, realistically, it didn't matter. We just needed his help. You know, we're forever grateful.
Continue for 30 seconds.
Can we swap? I'll get going. The boys, where are they? Let's get out.
Almost 6 minutes have lapsed since Corey first reached Johnny. 5 surfers have joined 3 lifeguards in the fight against the rip.
Somehow he came off the board again. It just drove me insane that I couldn't get him in.
The man weighs in excess of 100 kilograms.
Still, at least from what I can see, 2 patients in the water. Kerbox and singlets and someone else that I can't tell are doing a resus on another patient right now. It's the one singlets brought in. Hopefully that ammo gets here real quick.
Tilt the head, mate.
Head back, head tilt, that's it.
Continue. Continue.
Lifeguards listen to the defibrillator,
Continue for 15 seconds.
but Oddbjerg's heart rhythm is in flatline and she can't be shocked.
Stop CPR. Stop now. Analyzing heart rhythm.
I remember looking around and went, oh no.
This is going to be the worst thing I've ever seen as a lifeguard.
The thing that was going through my brain more than anything was like, this person's friends or family are going to be on the beach watching this whole thing.
Can you hold that there? That's
7 minutes after Johnny was first found in the water, resuscitation begins.
Compression's now caused. Nothing coming out. Compression's caused. Straight enough. Let go, mate. On it. Don't use your thumbs, mate.
This is the worst crisis the service has faced in decades.
So bad.
He's so determined to get the patient back, no matter how long they've been unconscious for. You know, you're not going to give up.
Get the bearing. Tilt the head, mate.
Head back. Head tilt. That's it.
Continue.
Good compressions, box.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Get the ambos.
Want to come and rolling. Rolling, mate. Go on, mate.
Come on, mate. Come on.
Go on, mate.
Come on.
Essential to the boys. Boys, have I got anyone to come up here and give the ambos a lift down by any chance?
Take the buggy. Now, boys. Just need you to come over.
Yeah.
Go, boys. Go.
Yes, mate.
Yeah, jump in. Jump in.
3.
Okay, mate. Get ready to get all
That one. That one.
How many patients you got?
Stop CPR.
15 minutes after the pair were found face down,
There's one patient.
the prospect of successful resuscitation is becoming less likely by the second.
Is it good? Jump water.
3.
Just keep going with the compression. Just keep going with the compression.
Anybody's coming. Fingers crossed, boys. Come on.
How are you, mate?
What we got?
Good got no pulse, no breathing. In the water for maybe 5 minutes.
How we going with the shocks and all that?
We haven't had a shock, we haven't had a AFib.
Just keep going with CPR?
Yep, that's all we've been doing, man.
The whole time, I wanted to see nothing but see him start coughing or blink or something, you know.
Johnny is also fitted with a defibrillator in the hope his heart can be restarted.
Hello.
We're 1 minute 30 now.
I was just really, really hoping something would happen.
You told me when to get going.
A non-shockable rhythm.
But no shockable rhythm is present.
Back to CPR, print, please, ventilate.
Okay,
4 minutes exactly.
With our compressions, the hope is that we generate a shockable rhythm and get it off flatline, and that can help him come back to life.
Okay, so we're at 5 minutes then.
Okay, I'll go to the 6 minutes.
want me to stop?
Swung in.
Yeah, I'm alright. I've got another 2 minutes.
We don't stop CPR now. We let you know when you stop, okay? Doing well, guys.
30 metres away, paramedics fit an ECG machine to Oddbjerg, hoping to identify electrical activity in her heart.
Singles and I just weren't going to give up. And then, out of nowhere, he said, oh, hey, boys, I think I'm getting a faint electrical activity there. Next minute, you know, we heard, we've got activity, there's a pulse come back. I looked at Singlish and was like, oh my God, like, we've got it back.
Absolutely incredible. One of the paramedics told me that there's a 0.01% chance that someone will survive something like this, and there it was right in front of us.
And the boys had already beaten all the odds. Yeah, I was just stoked that the boys got her back.
It was just this huge relief, and Singles and I were like, thank God. But, you know, that didn't help things as well, because then the boys, unfortunately, across from us were like, you know, had their heads down, and all of a sudden, you know, our focus turned to them, and then I was like, oh no.
With their sister revived, family members turned to their brother-in-law. But after 30 minutes of CPR, paramedics call an end to the resuscitation.
We're just like, why can't we get this guy back? Like, you know, over the years we've had so many successful sort of resusces and situations, and mate, it's surreal. It's surreal having someone die at your hands.
I saw them, and then you guys were there, and I was like, just routine, and they just went like that.
Yeah. It's not what many people are used to dealing with.
Yeah, poor Jeffro, he was in the tower, and would have hit him hard as well, because I don't think he's ever seen anything like this either.
It's harder to be in the tower when resusces are going on, because you feel helpless, but you're playing such an important role.
Yeah, when Singlet started paddling, it just got worse and worse. Yeah, when you know, it's our one job down here to get everyone home safe and out of the water, and you know, obviously sometimes we do our best and it's not good enough, but it hurts a lot.
Now breathing on her own, Oddbjerg is placed into an induced coma and prepared for transportation to hospital.
But when she left the beach, you know, you're never out of the woods. You got a big fight still on your hands.
I'll come with you as well, all right? It's going to be okay.
Thank you.
She's showing really good signs, all right? So just relax, okay? It's going to be all right.
I have a brother in here too.
I know, it's okay. We'll just worry about one person at a time, okay?
Thank you.
It would have been horrific to watch your family member, if not two of them, you know, going for a leisurely swim 1 minute and next minute being resuscitated on the middle of the beach.
What do we know about this girl? Does anyone actually know her?
Oh, there's a relations house, yeah.
Okay.
You want the stairs or the tower, boys?
Stairs or the tower?
I mean, our stretch is there, but it's going to be, I think it's going to be easy to get over here because it's going to be too narrow.
Move the beds to whatever.
Yeah, we'll go to the wide one.
What's the easiest spot? I think it's stairs. Yeah. Move the bed. Hey, Mitch, can you jump off with the bed? Yeah. Bring her out first so everyone's around the
It may be days before Oddbjerg's condition is fully known.
You never have that feeling of relief until you finally get the all clear, and you're just praying for days that you're going to get that.
Mate, I just see them all the time and it just doesn't end like that. It just never ends like that. It's not meant to end like that.
Yeah, you never lost anyone at work before, Like, I feel like...
Yeah, you've done your best. Like, there's nothing more than you could have done, you know what I mean?
It felt like 10 minutes we were all just standing there as a group. I think everyone was just trying to comprehend it.
"23-year-old Wally is in his first season as a Bondi lifeguard.
Yeah, but
I was very blank. I didn't know how to feel kind of thing. I was sort of like, what just happened kind of thing. I don't really know how I was feeling at that stage. It was a bit blank.
don't worry if it's not all right, because even I'm battling with it, and it's just what it is. It's horrible.
The bond between the guys that have been involved in that was incredible.
Before lifeguards get a chance to debrief on what has just happened, they're called back to the beach.
Yeah, I got a potential now swimming in the same route.
Less than 5 minutes since a man's body was carried away, someone has dived into Backpacker's Rip.
I remember we were all in the tower going like, why? Like, what didn't they see? Didn't they notice that something horrible had just happened?
How stupid can you be?
How can people actually continue to swim there? Two bodies just got pulled from the water and people still swim there.
Yeah, look, I don't know if you've been here for the last 10 minutes, but we've just had a really bad incident happen right here. We have a sign that says dangerous currents. We're really getting frustrated. You know, help us out.
I couldn't believe that he was swimming in that exact same spot.
Go around the back, just go across the beach onto the sandbank. Go across.
Like 10 minutes later, I don't get it.
Not even 5 minutes after a fatality, I don't get it.
At the end of the day, we do our job and we set the beach up to be as safe as possible. We put the flags in the safest spot on the beach. That's where they're meant to swim. So these guys that swim in these spots, they've got to take responsibility for their own lives at some stage.
Incidents that have gone on here?
Well, I don't know. It's ambulance right here. I don't know.
Yeah. It's because someone was swimming exactly where you were. Brilliant. Let go and walk out.
He went in the exact same spot those tourists were in, so I don't know what you got to do down here to make people stop swimming in the wrong spot. So he didn't even know what the red and yellow flags were.
I give up. Like, that's just a perfect example of what we're dealing with down here.
Saw the ambulances and everything.
They're
I asked
everywhere
him. I said, did you see what happened? And he goes, yeah.
You deal with the biggest situation you could deal with, and then they try and just replicate it, basically. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's insane. I gave him a bit. It's all right. They need to know about it, because whatever we're doing at the moment, it's not getting through to them. So.
At the end of the shift, Kerbox calls the team together.
I think the best way to deal with this is, have a debrief and just try to talk it out. You know, it takes a while to process something like this happening and, you know, just stick together. And that's what we did. Yeah, I might hit you tomorrow, I might hit you next week, but the thing is, we're all in it together.
The worst I've seen in my 8
I've never seen two at a time.
No.
Not two at a time.
And looking around at the surface faces and everything, everyone was just horrified and just no one could help.
Honestly, I'm proud of everyone of you guys, so
thanks, man.
Yeah.
Don't beat yourselves up.
I suppose that's the nature of our job.
Yeah.
You all think it can happen and you know it can happen, but it doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a job that we do. We love doing it. And, you know, I think that you can't blame yourself. What if that did happen?
I mean, you know, like we got one back and that's something, so.
We'll give it a chance.
Yeah, I'm glad that was a big focus on that.
Yeah.
I care about the younger guys and, you know, I'm an old bloke these days and, you know, it's important that I show support and that's what I try to do and I'll keep trying to do. Kept in touch with the boys the whole time, making sure they're okay, but, yeah, it was difficult. Yeah. Anyway.
3 days after the drowning, lifeguards await news on the condition of 67-year-old Oddbjerg, the woman they resuscitated.
I was just sitting in the tower watching the water and we got a knock at the door and she said, hi, you rescued my sister? And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, and she was looking at me and I just said, you know, how is she? And she's like, this is her. And the lady just stood there and like, we just looked at each other I felt like for like 20 seconds, I just looked at her. I was like, this can't be real. Like, you should be dead.
As soon as we saw each other, we just had this huge hug for about a minute and there were tears. I think one stage we just looked at each other. For me to see her with life in her body and life in her eyes was incredible. So this is from the sister, actually, who was here. I only got this on Friday, so. Dear Trent, thank you again for saving my sister from drowning on Bondi Beach.
For the hard work you and your fellow lifeguards did for both Oddbjerg and our brother-in-law, Johnny, meant the world to us.
I had the feeling of being in a roller coaster between deep sorrow and extreme happiness.
Going home together with Oddbjerg, who shows no signs of injury at all, is the best gift ever.
I would like you to know and also pass on to your fellow lifeguards that all of us who are present at Bondi are so grateful for your knowledge, capacity, endurance and hard work regarding both Johnny and my sister.
Our sister, who lost her husband, asked me to thank you for trying as hard as you did to save Johnny's life.
His coffin will come to Norway in a few days, so we are going to gather for his funeral. Please pass on our thanks to everybody involved.
North Bondi, on days like today, you know, you can't beat it.
Hello, how are you?
You know, we all try to, you know, get together once in a while and, you know, what better way than having a barbecue together. It doesn't wipe out what happened, but it eases a bit, so yeah, it's good. A lot of the boys have got families now and wives and partners and fiancés like myself, and it's like one big family. Yeah, this summer's been really hard for us. It's been testing at times. We've had an unfortunate tragedy. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's our job and we just got to keep coming back and turning up and doing the same job day in, day out. And we've got to move forward and days like today, getting together with all the family, it's, you know, it's fun and it eases the pain a bit.
Rattler of a day, how are you?
You know, we're more than just colleagues, we're mates, you know, and we're mates for life.
On Bondi Rescue, blown out to sea.
He's just got a paddleboarder and she's just gone 1 kilometre or 2 out to sea.
A face plant in the skate bowl.
This is killing me.
Lifeguards play detectives.
I just took it from it happens.
Police coming, I want to
And what's so funny? Bondi's watermen were born by the water and grew up in the surf. Well, not quite all of them. This is Reedy now. This was Reedy then.
I used to hang out with my other buddies, not living the beach sort of lifestyle, I suppose, and didn't really grow up surfing and stuff.
To become a lifeguard, Reedy went from fat to fit, but it was no easy road.
He's got little or no athletic ability.
I never took it as bullying from Corey. I mean, other guys saw it that way, but I mean, I think that, you know, sometimes learning the hard way is the best way.
Reedy was a lifeguard, afraid of big waves.
At the start, he was a bit regarded as a little bit of a cat, a little bit of afraid of the ocean and the bigger stuff.
You just got to go. All your fight, you got to go. This is not just redemption for you, it's the whole lifeguard service. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? You're going to fall off.
Took a while, and now the boys have got a lot of respect for him. He's really fit. He's probably up there with one of the fittest guys at the moment.
Lifeguarding has boosted Reedy's confidence. Now, it seems the sky's the limit.
I'm about to join 11 other elite athletes in trying to break the world 100-kilometre treadmill record. So this world record attempt is for the Kids Foundation. We're trying to raise money for kids that have just unfortunately been injured in accidents. And me and Bacon have gotten together to try and match it with some elite athletes. Obviously, I could never run a marathon as fast as Steve Monaghetti, but hey, if I can break a world record with him and hold his pace for 5-10 minutes, then I'll be a happy man. I suppose I'd better get stuck into some training. It's in 2 weeks.
Extreme behaviour at Bondi is par for the course. Lifeguards see it all. But some behaviour still turns heads.
Jessie the Beanie.
Yeah, go ahead.
Looks like she's out there doing a bit of yoga now.
Yeah, well, I just noticed that. It's actually quite unique to do yoga on a paddleboard. It looks pretty difficult. She's got good balance.
Stand-up paddleboards are normally used for catching waves. Charlotte, a local yoga enthusiast, has pioneered a new use.
I love being in the middle of nowhere with no one around me. And so the further I get out, the more blissful I find it.
But Charlotte isn't experienced in the ocean. Floating out at sea has its risks.
She's not that strong on the board, yet she'll go out in 20k plus winds out in the middle of the ocean, really.
Charlotte's safe for now. The same can't be said for others on the beach. Thousands of beachgoers are spread across the sand, and each of them has a phone, a bag, or a wallet. Now, one of those beachgoers has lost everything.
It's all gone. All our bags. They just took our bags. Lonsdale bag and another backpack. They just took them both. Left our shoes and towels.
Stephanie has come 50 kilometres from Sydney's west to relax at Bondi.
As soon as you get up and go for a swim, no, take it. Can't leave anything.
Lifeguards let Stephanie call her mum.
My phone, my bag, everything got stolen. I don't know, I just took it. Something happens. Come pick us up, please. Come pick us up.
But a slight concern this morning has just become this afternoon's big problem.
Go ahead, Bondi Lifeguards. We've got a stand-up paddleboarder who left Hammer probably an hour ago.
Bondi Lifeguards.
A familiar-looking paddleboarder has been blown out to sea and can't get back in.
So that was a Bondi police. You just said the same thing about a kilometre offshore, so you might have to put a ski in the water.
The boys have a sneaking suspicion who this might be.
Basically, he's just got a paddleboarder. She gets out there, but I don't think she's that strong on the board, and especially if there's a bit of wind or a swell up, it's caught her out today. You know, a strong offshore breeze and turned into sort of 20k plus winds. She's just gone, you know, a kilometre or two out to sea.
What are you doing?
It's Charlotte, the yoga teacher. She's discovered the open ocean is no place to be saluting the sun.
Yeah, I would have loved for her to come in here and given her a little bit of a word up on, you know, the fuss she causes. We get 3 or 4 lifeguards paying attention to get a ski in the water and suited up and gone. All right, jump, you got to jump on. You know, we're neglecting, you know, the beach here, and, you know, potentially people are getting into trouble here who are doing the right thing. Yeah, down on the mat, yeah, that's good.
Jake escorts her back to nearby Tamarama.
She wasn't freaked out, she's just embarrassed. She knew that she couldn't get back. Yeah, jet ski to Bronny. I'm actually dropping her at Tamo, that's where she came from. So I'll just drop her out the back here, you can probably see me.
Yeah, copy that.
She doesn't want to take a paddleboard up the beach because she's embarrassed now, but it'd be more embarrassing getting winched up by a helicopter, I think, which had almost happened.
In the tower, more victims of Bondi's bag thieves.
My mate got out, and then he quickly comes back and says, oh, our bag's gone.
H spots a teenager wearing unusual clothing for a day at the beach.
No one's going to walk around like that, are they?
He drifts backwards and forwards on the sand.
Pick up the bag. Pick up the bag. I'll get on the phone, boys. You've got the coppers straight away. Actually, it's okay. I'll go down. Stay there.
He heads off the beach with a bag, only to be stopped by Dino and Harry's.
Got the police coming, I want the Harry's in
It's all right.
So you sure it's your bag?
No, it's my mate.
It's your mate's bag.
Must stop there and get some with him.
Okay.
What's your friend's name?
Johnny.
Johnny?
Yeah. That's my ID right there.
Hoppo asks some hard questions.
Who are you on the phone to?
My mate.
Nothing matches up, though. The name on the bag's not your mate.
No, they didn't check for name. He just gave me a black bag.
Yeah?
No, absolutely nothing missing in the bag.
So you picked the wrong bag up?
Yeah, that's what I told you. It's not my bag. He told me it's a black bag.
Yeah.
I'm telling you the same thing that I told you earlier. That's my ID right here. You just can't hold anything until the police come.
Then another victim comes to the tower.
This guy's had his bag stolen.
Come in.
Is this your bag?
So it is your bag?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the right bag.
Yeah, but that's what I said. I said I wasn't sure what was the right bag.
For sure.
Oh, really?
If you want to hang, police are coming just so you can ID that it's your bag that got taken. Check in it. I don't know if
Yeah,
money or whatever.
No, everything's in there. I took all the important stuff out, but
it's good to get it back.
Lifeguards have no power of arrest. Police soon back up.
Got some of it on camera.
Yeah.
And I'll crack them. No. You guys satisfied?
Yeah,
what's your name, mate?
Down here, I'm walking down.
Yeah, it doesn't rain at Paul's at this joint. Sort of really pisses me off that we've got to deal with this but it's good to catch. Good to catch them. Hopefully deter them.
My name's Carson Brian from Waverley Police Station. At this point, you're under arrest for stealing the bag on the beach.
Yeah, I know, but I told you.
Just wait the next beach. Yeah, you don't have to say or do anything if you don't want it. Do you understand that? All right, just pop up for me. Yeah. Stand up. I'm just going to give you a quick search, all right? Turn me in the face that way.
The boy is 16. A search reveals more suspect property. While the bag owner goes to make a statement, the alleged bag thief is on his way to be charged. As Bondi gets buffed, Reedy trains with his teammates for an upcoming tilt at the 100-kilometre treadmill record. But there's been an unexpected hitch in his preparations.
Broke up with my girl of 2 years. We had a dog together. It was her dog originally, so she got him, won the custody battle and took him away. So, unfortunately, I need a little bit of something in my life. You know, being a lifeguard and having the instincts of rescuing things, I like the idea of going out and rescuing a dog. So I'm going to head over to the pound and hopefully find myself a nice little rescue dog.
At the dog pound, it's love at first sight.
His name's Muggsy. He was named after a little basketball player that was only 5 foot who used to play for the Charlotte Hornets named Muggsy Bogues.
With Muggsy by his side, Reedy is getting some unexpected benefits.
Is he your favourite? He's saying, what are those things? What are those two things? I don't have them.
Down on the sand, Bondi's hapless paddleboarder is back and still embarrassed.
I'm trying to have a nice, blissful experience, and all I can hear is a helicopter. And then I'm coming closer, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's killing. The next thing, the Bondi Rescue thing is coming out to rescue me. I was like, humiliating.
But Charlotte is not too embarrassed to spruik the benefits of her novel form of yoga.
Because stand-up paddleboard yoga is so fantastic for surfers, it makes perfect sense like for the rescue boys to do it as part of their fitness regime. Plus I think it'd be really entertaining to just see how good they are at doing yoga on their boards.
Challenge has been thrown down by a very beautiful looking girl to do some yoga on a stand-up paddleboard, and it's definitely not my cup of tea, but I've got the perfect man for the job. I think Reedy, recently single, he'll be up for a bit of yoga with her for sure.
For the moment, recently single Reedy is none the wiser. Risk-taking at Bondi comes in many forms. The local skate bowl has more than its fair share of casualties. 19-year-old Dale landed face first in the bowl.
All right, mate, what happened? Oh, I've just gone over the hip on my bike and my front tyre just missed the thing. Yeah, and I'll come straight down on my
egg on your head. You smashed your face.
I landed face first.
Did you black out?
No.
Head trauma can be life-threatening.
You dizzy or feeling sick? Or
I don't feel sick or dizzy. Like I just got a lot of pain, and I know I've got a high pain tolerance, but this is killing me.
Jake is not only concerned about head trauma. There's a risk Dale has suffered a spinal injury.
I'm starting to get a bit of pain up through here.
Oh, up through the top of your head up here? How bad is it? 1 to 10?
About 6, 7.
About 6. Okay, Dale.
Yep.
We're just going to put this collar on you. You comfortable with it?
Procedure.
Yep. Okay, you know. Yeah, can never beat the concrete. Same as you can never beat a rock. Skaters hit the concrete, surfers hit the rock. Stand up just nice and slow.
Yep.
Keep your head straight. There you go. That's it. You're right. You're right.
The traumatic experience sends him into shock.
You right, Dale?
Yeah.
You right?
Yeah. Really dizzy.
Yeah, that's okay. Is that all right? Feel all right? Yeah. Getting some oxygen.
Paramedics perform basic mobility tests.
Can you pull me towards you? Does that cause you any pain to do that?
Yeah.
It does. Where in the neck?
On my right side.
All right. Did you lose consciousness?
Not that long.
Okay.
All right, see you, Dale.
No worries. Thanks.
After 2 days in hospital, Dale returned to Bondi with more than a story to tell.
What about neck pain? Anything?
There's something in the back of my head. I've got to go get checked.
Oh, you got like a head injury because you whacked your head pretty hard,
I broke a nose, broke an eye socket, and just don't really know the rest until I get it all checked out.
And what do you reckon about $60 helmet? You reckon you'll be buying one of them?
Yeah, I'll be buying one of those,
mate,
for sure.
That thing will save your life.
But there's one thing Dale needs to get.
Did you leave anything else here? Just your bike?
Nah, just my bike.
All right. Hope your head injury's all right?
Yeah, so do I.
All right, mate. Have a good one.
Thanks, boys. See you later.
Bye.
It's been a roller coaster ride for Reedy. He lost his girlfriend, found a dog, but there's still something missing.
You know, I've done King's Cross at 4 in the morning. Yeah, I don't know. I'm willing to try anything, really.
The boys in blue decided to play matchmakers with who else but Charlotte, the floating yogi.
The good thing about having a big board is that it's easier to do yoga on. The bad thing about having a big board is that it's harder to carry.
And you got more chance of taking people out in bigger surf.
Exactly.
It's a day? If it's a day and he's going really well for himself.
You know, some of us have got to go to extremes just to find a date, I guess. Hey, if it works, it works. She's fit, she looks great. Why not? Rock and roll.
First move, getting past the breakers.
I don't really have high expectations on her getting out, but we'll see what happens. At least she's standing up now.
Second move, avoiding unwelcome attention. Third move, the downward dog.
It's like heavily clutching at straws, like trying to incorporate yoga and paddleboarding.
What do they call it? The praying mantis.
No, it's called a dirty dog or something.
The dirty dog and the praying mantis. Oh, God. At least he's giving us something to laugh about.
Here it is, downward dog. Yeah, check out the downward dog, check it out.
Yeah, he has definitely got colon problems.
You know how when you get asked what's one of the stupidest thing you've ever seen at Bondi? I'll tell you what, I've just seen it.
That's what I reckon.
Reedy gives her some surfing tips in return, with room for improvement.
Thank you.
I'm a yoga pro, not a surfing stand-up paddleboard pro.
No, you went good. It was fun.
That was awesome.
I feel a little bit more flexible already.
Next day, and there's a rare combination of king tide and high surf.
Can I get you to move over, please?
With a throng of poor swimmers, the conditions are lethal.
Tides are really high. It's going from like 1.8 to 0.2. There's quite a difference in the tide, and it's changing now. It's a completely different beach now than it was this morning.
Maxie spots two swimmers in trouble.
Okay, I've got a person down backpackers. Could be Keep posted.
Maxie heads to Backpackers to watch the scene there closely.
I just get him out of that whole area. It's pretty tight.
Yeah, just turn to the concerns out there, guys. Can you return to shore? It's very dangerous out there today. You are swimming in a dangerous area.
Backpackers Rip has a tight grip on the swimmers, but there's one lifeguard and two victims. Maxie scoops up one swimmer, then another. But now there's a third swimmer 10 metres further out. Paddling through the swell with two patients on board is impossible.
Oh, it's 3 patients. Where'd the third one come from?
Finally, Bacon heads for the third man. Luckily, a surfer gets to him first. Harry is a Dutch backpacker. It's the first time he's been to the beach in 7 years.
The situation can escalate super quick when the swells up like this. You can lose a patient so easily in that surf. So
in the treacherous conditions, Maxie still has to get 2 grown men back to shore.
Maxie, look!
No, they're very lucky blokes. Just got to them in time.
Harry is back on land, but not out of danger.
you got a headache. If you have taken a lot of water, you can get secondary drowning if you take it into your lungs. So what you need to do, as soon as you start feeling sick, just come straight up to the lifeguard tower or go see a GP, all right?
Water in the lungs can still prove fatal days after being rescued.
Did you swallow any water earlier?
Oxygen helps him breathe more efficiently.
I cannot wake up. I cannot stand up.
You can't stand up. How's he on? I reckon he's getting worse. Yeah?
2, 3.
Harry is unaware it was Bacon who saved him.
No, but this guy was... He did rescue me on time, so...
Was he good looking? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sounds like a hero, a legend.
Yeah.
We'll get you a bit of water. I reckon you'll be feeling better in no time.
After an hour's rest, Harry improves.
I thank you guys for the help, and thank you, and I think you guys are doing a good job.
Tom, he hasn't seen the ocean in 7 years. I said, mate, today's not the very best day to come down and see an ocean. But he said his lessons learnt, you know, he's probably not going to see the ocean for another 7 years.
It's D-Day for Reedy and his team at a Bondi gym. Their world record treadmill attempt is just underway. 1 kilometre down, only 99 to go in 5.5 hours. That's a kilometre in every 3.5 minutes.
We're more than halfway through our 100-metre treadmill record.
A webcam lets Bondi's lifeguards follow the action.
Well done, Reedy, mate. We really love you. You and Bacon, outstanding effort, guys.
Australian marathon legend Steve Monaghetti picks up the pace.
It was like hanging in and I'm stepping on the treadmill right after Steve Monaghetti, and then I'm expected to run beyond my means. So much pressure.
After more than 5 gruelling hours, the result is far from certain.
I've worked for Guinness World Records for about 13 years and I've seen a lot of fantastic things happen. I'm very, very sorry to say that Peaks Fitness Health Club in North Carolina, you've had your record smashed.
Reedy, the tubby boy turned lifeguard and now world record holder.
If I was that chubby kid when I was 16, there is no way I could even do 6 on the treadmill. To now have a world record against my name, I'm just ecstatic.